G'day Beaks and Beaks to Bee. Are you curious about learning more about beekeeping? I have been a beekeeper for over 55 years and rearing queen bees since the 1980s.
When I met Alan through my local beekeeping club, I knew nothing about bees.
Yeah, today's project is B17 and over here B8 and B15. They're being transferred into double honey production hives. So you'll be able to see just what happens when we upgrade them. With very high numbers of bees in the double nukes or triple nukes, it doesn't take long for the new production hives to be producing honey. This is one of the reasons why you should run some nukes with your honey hives. You not only have backup queens for when there is no queens available to be purchased, or you can upgrade like you see what we are doing here. We now proceed to set the hive up as though we had done some brood lifts. Seal brood on the outside, 2 stickies or foundation, second and third in, semi-sealed brood, and then eggs in the centre, because that is the warmest part of the hive. Can you bring over the bird comb bucket when you come back, please, Lionel? The market queen has been found and caged. We can work the hive 10 times quicker.
So these 4 stickies going in, Alan? And then an extra frame of brood?
Second and third.
And what do you reckon one from?
We'll get one over there. Doesn't matter which one we
over there, yeah. Alright.
We have 5 frames of brood plus 4 frames of stickies or foundation. So we need 1 extra frame that we'll take out of one of the nukes to increase the numbers to 10 frames in the brood super. Yeah, so we've got to get an extra frame of brood out of one of the other nukes, so looking for sealed brood so that it's easier for the bees to continue building up. Get the next one, look, that's the next better one.
Better one there.
Oh shit, that's totally sealed. Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's a good one to go over. Right, yep, beauty. At all times when looking at the brood, or when you go into the brood chamber, you're always looking for disease and doing a disease check at the same time as checking your brood. All frames that are put in the brood super are marked with the month and the year that they're put in there, so we know how long they've been in the brood super. The writing pen has forgotten how to write.
Oh, is it gunked up?
What's it, 6 weeks since we've used it?
Yeah.
All supers that have been used in this particular project have been irradiated, so there's no transfer of disease to the new hives. Frames of honey are now being placed in the top super so that they do not have to be fed other food. The queen is now being released from the cage back into the brood super.
Yeah.
On the diagonal there. Yeah, it's probably...
Holy bloody hell. Are we clear?
It is surprising just how many bees you can fit in a 5-frame super. And that's how quick you can upgrade from a double 5-frame nuke to a double 10-frame honey production hive. We'll leave this hive here in this present position for a couple of days just for them to settle down Then they'll be moved to another apiary. Yeah, we've just completed 3 upgrades from 5-frame nukes to double honey production hives. This is 1, and this is number 2. And this is number 3. So it took us 2 hours to upgrade from double and triple 5-frame nukes into double honey production hives.
Okay, so 3 days ago this was a double 5-frame nuke, which we upgraded into a double honey hive. But when we were checking out the brood, we had reason to suspect there was no queen. So we placed a frame of eggs in from another disease-free hive, came back 3 days later and found cells developed, which told us that it was queenless. We then destroyed all cells in the brood chamber and did a 5-minute queen exchange from a healthy laying queen from another nuke. And we've also now added another super as a triple honey hive, enough bees to accommodate, as well as this lid is actually screened on top, so that way I can transport it later on tonight without any worries of them overheating. And I've put on just some rain hoods here just to help them during the day for sunlight. And the same can be said for the others. They've been upgraded to triples, so they can be moved with ease.